You should be. I'm live now, it looks like. No. Wait for it. Wait for it. Here it comes.
No, you are not.
There you go. Should be live now. Now it should be live. Yeah.
No, stop.
No,
Still not.
Yeah, I know. Hold on. There we go.
Now you're live.
Finally.
But I will kind of mute it.
Okay.
Darth Dawkins, 2016, Free Will.
Yeah, okay. What we're going to do is we're going to watch a little clip of Darth Dawkins debating an atheist about free will. So,
yeah,
I have no reason to not get on with it, so I'm going to get on with it.
What if you were gay?
What if I'm gay? I would never be gay.
No, what if you weren't attracted to women, you were only attracted to men?
No, that wouldn't happen because I don't choose to.
You don't choose to.
It's your desires. You choose your desires.
I don't choose to use drugs.
Okay, if it's a choice,
Christopher, I know it's a hard impulse to control yourself.
Oh,
when
come on,
in the middle of a sentence. It's etiquette not to interrupt.
Please let me. Can I just address this?
Okay? I'm being very polite to everybody else in the room. I appreciate that politeness be shown to me as well.
You don't have to pound on these questions.
Darwin's.
Yes.
You choose your desires.
Sure. I believe, see, in my model of human beings, I believe that many things are self-inculcated.
Oh, what does that mean?
Means that there are many things that we have about us that are self-acquired, self-taught.
But I'm not understanding. You choose your desires?
I don't hold to the model that has been popularized in the last 10 or 20 years that people are born homosexuals.
Oh.
Well, can I ask you a question though? Do you choose your thoughts?
Do I choose Yeah, I do.
You choose your thoughts. Wait. Wouldn't that require you to think them before you think them?
Yes.
Sidney,
yes, so that's just
you?
gibberish.
Well, Godless Girl.
Yeah.
So, to say something about that, where Darth Dawkins is wrong, right?
Amazing.
And because he's a precept, right, and he believes in the Bible. According to the Bible, we coming from Adam and Eve.
Let me confirm that. Let me confirm that. Hold on. Bible. Okay. Yeah. Hello, El.
Yeah. And Eve was created from the rib of Adam, right?
You know what?
So,
I think you're right about that, but I'd like to know what exactly was the rib made of, because we don't know.
No.
You know, if things change over time, like the Christians say, then perhaps a rib back in those days was not made of what a rib is made of today. What do you think?
I'm not going with that.
Okay.
I'll listen to my argumentation.
All right.
So Adam was a male, right?
Adam was a male. Okay, I'll go with that.
And Eve was created out of a male.
Mm-hmm.
So she was the first transgender.
Very good. I like that. I like that logic.
Right. So, in fact,
yes,
older men, according to the Bible, are falling in love with something that was created out of them.
Yes.
Which will not make them only fall in love with transgenders.
Yes.
In fact, when you are boiled down to it,
yes,
they are falling in love with the same gender. So they're all gay.
That's why they always go straight to the penis. Have you noticed with these?
Yeah.
with these
yeah.
theists, with these Christians specifically.
And not only that, if you like be objective, right, and
Yeah.
you go down to the woman's vagina, right, you will see that the clitoris is just a small penis,
Yes, indeed.
and there is no question about that, right? That's why all men are gay, and Eve was the first transgender. So Darth Dawkins' position cannot be true. He's just stuck in some fairy tales. Okay,
So,
now we can.
so hold on a second. So if I'm sucking on a woman's clitoris,
Yeah.
does that make me gay?
I mean, depends on the perspective, right? In fact, you are sucking on a small penis.
That's exactly what I'm saying. But it's housed and supported by a juicy vagina.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
But
we agree.
not really.
Oh
We
no.
make some different points, right? Because you added the juicy vagina. It's like the surroundings. We agreed on that we are sucking on a small penis.
I understand that, but if you're sucking on a small penis, then the surrounding vagina becomes juicy. No?
Yeah. Go on. Go on.
You want to go back to the video? Is that what you mean?
Yeah. And I just want to point out that Das is like going the wrong way because, in fact, he's a transgender. No, he's not a transgender, but he's in love with transgenders.
Yes, he is.
And therefore he's a homo, right?
Yeah.
And he has no right to like make a judgment about those people.
Correct.
Yeah. Now we can move on.
Carry on.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll just, because it's early in the morning and I'm in a good mood.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Okay, I'm trying to answer you. Since I'm in a good mood and I just had my Dunkin' Donuts coffee, generally I'm not interested in talking with you because you're a troll, but because sometimes you're fun. I'll just put it this way. I don't hold to the same model of man as you do. Okay? I hold to a biblical model of man.
Darwin's.
So there's never going to be a meeting of our minds.
Okay.
I am a dualist.
Okay. Darwin's, do you think your thoughts before you think them?
Yeah, I think you already got him on that, Godless. I think everyone.
Do I think my thoughts? No. All I know is I have the power to choose what direction my thoughts go in.
How do you prove that?
Okay.
Why?
I don't have to prove that. How do I prove the world around me is real?
You don't have any
That's a good question.
about that?
Wait, what are where your thoughts go determined? What are they determined by?
Well, first of all, the mind is a very mysterious thing. Not even the finest experts on consciousness, such as I believe is David Chalmers, says that the mind is still very something that we don't fully understand.
That's true.
Darwin's thoughts and intentions merely arise in the mind. What else could they do?
Okay, godless girl. What level of academic study have you done on consciousness?
None.
Okay, good. Now I'm deferring to some of the top people in the field. Now that doesn't mean that they're necessarily correct, but I'm deferring to them.
Yeah, have you ever heard of Benjamin?
Can I finish a statement without being interrupted? Can you exercise just a modicum of self-control? Okay, I'm not hogging the microphone. I'm being respectful.
So the question to Godless Girl was, what kind of study did you make on human consciousness, right? And she answered, none, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or I didn't read anything. And then the question was like turned back to Dawkins. What did you do? And in fact, he didn't say anything, right? He just, in fact, what he said, he did exactly the same what Godless Girl did.
Yeah, this is actually a famous
There
clip.
there was no studying from his side at all, right?
Yep.
He just doing stuff. So his question was for nothing.
Yep.
He tried to make his point, but he didn't back up his opinion at all.
As usual.
Yeah, as usual. Right. Now you can move on.
Thank you, sir.
Answering your questions.
Okay.
If some of the highest level of people who are experts in consciousness say that the consciousness in the mind is very mysterious to us, then I tend to agree with them.
Okay, can I
I
take
don't see how consciousness is choosing your thoughts.
Alex, can I address this? Okay, so what about the case with Phineas Gage then? I mean, when that duality was obviously broken, they're obviously
You've brought that up before, and that's been addressed. Do you want me to repeat my answer to you?
I'd like you to repeat the answer because I haven't heard your answer to Phineas.
Sure.
Gage.
Okay. For those of you in Rio Linda, Phineas Gage was a railroad worker, and there was an explosion. There was a spike in the ground, and it went up, and it went through. It was either his jaw or his lower cheek. Went out through the top of his head, and he survived. Mm-hmm. And prior to the accident, he was a very mild-mannered, easy to get along with. After that, he at times would become very angry, ill-tempered, nasty, and it would be episodic. And by the way, I have a very close relative who had a similar problem. So I just don't know just from the psychology books. I know from experience. Now, the situation is Dionysus. Just because somebody's mindset can be altered physically does not in and of itself mean that I think the term is it monism is true. There is no contradiction between understanding that malfunctions in the brain altering thoughts. That doesn't contradict or mitigate against dualism.
Darwin's. I don't see how saying you're a dualist is a response to me pointing out that you can't choose your thoughts because that would require you to think them before you think them.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Godless Girl, you're getting boring when you try to imitate Angstrike.
Well, isn't that what you say when somebody asks you a question?
No, it is a response.
But you're not actually.
I don't. Okay, one more time, Godless Girl. Okay, are you listening? Okay, turn your hearing aids up.
Hey, come on.
The mind is not something that we fully understand. Okay?
Okay, I just have a quick syllogism.
Wait, hold on a second. Hold on. He's appealing to ignorance, and then he's also saying
I made no appeal to ignorance. That is totally fallacious.
He hasn't given a response. He's responded, but he hasn't actually answered my.
You're boring.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I'm talking to the other people now. I just have a quick syllogism. Premise 1. In order to choose your thoughts, that would require you to think them before you think them. Premise 2. It's impossible to think your thoughts before you think them. Conclusion. It's impossible to choose your thoughts.
Okay, good.
I don't believe it is impossible to choose your thoughts.
Okay, so your thoughts that you just had, were they entirely determined?
Yes.
Good. Then how do you know that your thoughts are in accord with reality?
That's not a response to my.
No, I asked you a question. It is. I'm responding to you. Okay, you just told me. Okay, you know what? You know what, guy? Let's go. This is precisely why some people get put on my troll list, because I answered several questions in good faith to you in a row, and then when I ask you a questions in response, you do not want to. Excuse me, I'm talking. All right, now. You are not responding in good faith. You are borrowing directly from the playbook of the trolls. Now I asked you a question in good faith.
Evolution false.
Okay. Now,
evolution false.
Choose to answer my question.
I gave a syllogism. Is it a valid argument?
One more time. Either you choose to answer my question, or
is it a valid argument?
Is older. Okay, good.
Do you deny either the truth of either premises, or deny that it's a valid argument? Both premises are true, and it's a valid argument, so it's a sound fucking deductive argument, Darwin's.
Well, despite that, I don't necessarily.
And this is why she's on my troll list.
Yeah, and this is why
You just respond with, you're trying to bring up another argument in response.
Sorry, say it again.
This is the thing. No, this is the thing, right? So Godless Girl made this syllogism.
Yeah.
And Darth Dawkins never answered to it.
Right.
Yeah, he's trying to like go elsewhere, but not answer this question.
Right.
And when she is like countering or cornering him,
Yes.
please answer my question.
Yeah.
He will just makes any excuse to not answer it.
But did you hear him? This is actually quite a famous clip, because this is the one where he says he has to think his thoughts before he thinks them. You know, that kind of circular kind of reasoning, or circular argument, circular thinking, I suppose. Shall we carry on?
Yeah,
I mean, Darwin says not refuting my argument.
He can't respond, man. He has no answer.
He has no answer, so I'm a troll.
No, you're being
Darwin,
rude
you
and
think your
obnoxious.
thoughts before you think them?
Okay, I'm done with this. You know what? When you see, the trolls are obsessed with me on Pal Talk, and they're obsessed with
Okay,
me.
Darwin,
here
you're
on
not going to
Google.
do this.
Excuse me, I'm talking. All right. I'm talking.
Settle the fuck down.
Okay,
I don't like
now.
having my fucking.
Thank you, guys.
Hey, cockface, I don't like having my fucking ears screamed at first thing in the morning. So you calm your fucking.
Good.
Gus, you're disrupting. Okay. I'm trying to talk to Darwin.
Fuck off, godless girl. I got a mute key for you too, cutie pie.
Okay, so here's the way it's going to play. If people are going to be obnoxious with me and play the troll game, they're not going to get responses. Okay, it's as simple as that. Okay?
I don't care what you decide to do. Just don't fucking.
No, that wasn't in reference to you, Gus.
Is it not obvious to everybody here? It's because Darwin couldn't refute what I was saying. So now I'm a troll.
God, who cares if it is or isn't? She's asked and answered, for fuck's sakes. It's the only answer.
Oh, there you go. Asked and answered.
Can we move on?
Please, can we fucking move on?
No, we can't. I gave an argument. If Darwin can't refute it, he should admit that.
He doesn't have to, but everyone realizes.
Okay, fine. We'll move on.
Yeah.
Let Darwin's attack Gus.
That was the famous clip.
Yeah.
Yeah, where Darwin's absolutely got slaughtered by Godless Girl.
Yeah.
What do you think?
She asked him a question. He couldn't respond, and his only response was to go to somewhere else, right?
Yeah. Did you scream? Everybody. Did you notice everybody was like, their ears and their heads just perked up? What the fuck? Because I mean, nobody had ever done that before. You know, Darth Dawkins Gary started screaming on the internet in the Hangouts. This is going back 7 years.
Right.
Oh, 6 years. 6 years. Sorry.
Yeah, whatever. Right.
5 years. I don't know. When was it? Oh, yeah, 6 years.
He's not doing anything else until now, right? When he is not capable of answering questions, he will just say, "Oh, you are trolling me."
Yeah. He just makes up shit. So the room is open for anybody who wants to come in.
You're not streaming anymore.
That was the clip. I mean, we're still streaming, but that was the clip.
Oh, okay. So we have secular pagan.
Mom. Oh my God! Is Derpy Messiah being mocked live? Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Some things you know you can't make this shit up. Derpy Dawkins, Gary, being mocked live. Not only is he being mocked live, but he's been called out live.
Yeah, he's being destroyed, in fact. And his only answer is to, "Oh, those people are mocking me," whatever.
Do you think that I declared victory a little too soon I don't know, about a month ago. I declared victory with my statement. All gods are imaginary, prove me wrong. Nobody came in to prove me wrong, so I declared victory. Do you think I was a little bit too quick?
The fact is, nobody until now came in and proved you wrong. So you're right to declaring your victory.
But I want to make this my theme. You know,
so like the guy yesterday, Tom, whatever, right? He tried to make it in a philosophical way.
Tom. Yeah, I'm not interested in philosophy.
So, you said imaginary, and in my claim, I'm believing in God, but imaginary is not a bad thing. But when you say imaginary, it is false, right? Yeah, whatever you think, nobody proved you wrong until now, right? There was no one who came in.
Hasn't happened.
It hasn't happened, right? So you can be.
The thing is, I don't think people are scared to come in and try and take me on because there's nothing they can say that'll prove me wrong. All they can appeal to is some sort of philosophy. That's it. Philosophy and reality are not the same.
I will not say that, but at the end, they will, all these guys will try to tell you that. So if they will get unconfident with their opinion, they will try to say stuff like, "Oh, we don't know what reality is, and we cannot make a proof statement of what reality is. That's why we don't know, or we cannot be sure what we are stating, right?
Right.
This is the escape. This is how philosophy goes.
Yeah.
That's why philosophy gives you no solutions. They have a discussion, and it leads you nowhere. Right. And the theists, they will come in, try to make an argument, and if they realize that they are wrong, they will escape exactly in this way, because philosophy allows you to do to make this way to this escape, that we don't know what reality is, and we cannot make a statement.
Hello, Al.
Hey, how are you?
Good.
How's my mic today? Is it still shit?
No, it's great.
No, it's okay.
Perfect.
All right, so I didn't do anything different. Last time there was a huge buzz.
There's a little buzz. There's a little bit of a buzz, but it sort of comes and goes. So it's still. Are you on a wired microphone?
Yeah.
Yeah. Something with that.
Wired headset that's perfectly clean and.
No, I don't think it's a headset. I think it's a connection or maybe a broken wire or something.
Yeah. But it's clean when I use it for everything else, like Skype and all that. So
yeah. So if you use it to clean your room, of course it will not give a buzz.
Yeah, exactly.
Joke. It was a joke.
Yeah. I guess this Discord doesn't like it, but anyway, as long as it's tolerable. So I don't have too much. I've only got a few minutes here anyway, so I just thought I'd pop in and say hi.
So what's your opinion? And why did you just join in?
Oh, I follow Sidney. I've been following him forever, so I pop in whenever I can. But I mean, in terms of, I didn't catch much of it because it's morning here where I am. But it's funny listening to Darth and Godless Girl because they're both equally unhinged. Just like that was actually relatively calm for both of them, I thought.
Oh, until the end there when he screamed, when he yelled so loud that even Nadia sort of looked up and was smiling. What the fuck? Is this new?
Yeah. It's funny how he does that when he just like out of the blue just goes like, "Shut the fuck up!"
Right.
Like it's like his little he forgets his self-control thing because I think he's been I think he's actively trying not to be as raging lately, because I think too many people are recording him, and there's too much spotlight on him. Whereas like 5 years ago, he lost it all the time like that. And that's I guess that was what, 5 years ago or so, 6 years ago.
That was
So
6 years ago.
I think he's either like, if he yells, he poops his diaper, or he's actually actively trying to calm himself down so he doesn't look like a raging lunatic as much. Because obviously Tom Rabbit and others all record him. So
yeah, he must done some introspection, I think.
Yeah, I don't know if it's introspection or just damage control, because I don't think he's capable of introspection. Yeah. If he's capable of introspection, he would like just leave.
Okay, so I have to answer Lucky Seven Wolfen. He asks me, prove you wrong about what? Because he sees on the screen it says prove me wrong. And he doesn't quite understand what it is, prove you wrong about what. So I'd like to let me see if I
before it.
Yeah, just move your eyes 2 degrees up, 3 degrees maybe, and read the sentence that's above prove me wrong. See if you can get it that way. Let me know if you figure it out, because it's not everybody can.
So it's not obvious for him.
It's not obvious? I don't see how it could be any more obvious, to be honest.
Unless you as you said, just move your eyes 2 degrees
to the top.
Yeah.
But sometimes, that's difficult. Eyelids can be heavy. And sometimes people's necks aren't strong enough to tilt their head up. Yeah, you're definitely buzzing. Why do you think that's happening? Not being technical.
I think he's buzzed, not technology.
No, your microphone.
Oh, mine.
Buzzing,
yeah.
It's not so much buzzing as it's buzzing.
Maybe he's
I can hear it.
Like living next to like plane or airport or something.
He lives in Australia.
And like I said, it's only Discord that does this too. So it's something with Discord. I tried to change the settings on it, like because you can change the gain and stuff.
Good.
But I dropped
it doesn't sound like it's a settings thing. It sounds hardware.
No, it doesn't.
Hardware or radio interference.
Yeah, like I said, it's only Discord that does it. So I don't know.
Weird.
Yeah. Anyway, as long as it's tolerable. Anyway, I don't have a whole lot of time anyway, so.
Okay. Both of you seem to be ready to run.
Yeah, it's Wednesday morning at 8:30 here, so.
All right. So you're gonna go to work or something?
Stuff to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, fancy that, eh?
So. Well, commiserations and
everything. But yeah, that's all right. Yeah, so Darthy Poo, he's the funny thing I guess with him is like when you do these retroactive ones or retrospective ones, like I guess Christianity is the same hasn't had anything new for 2,000 years, and he hasn't had anything new for 5, right? I mean, he changes his wording to make it even more confusing, but that's really the only change he's made. Yeah. Like he's really got nothing.
The latest one is God doesn't exist because they're all asked. Yeah. They're all asked. J. Robin, Tonlock, all his minions are using that same that same question over and over to everybody.
And it's intentionally constructed to be awkward and confusing, so no matter what you answer, he can come back with something to say.
I have a perfect answer. So you say God doesn't exist? I agree. Done.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think Jefferson Spatchtalk talks about this quite a bit. It's like are you asking why I don't believe? Or are you asking for an argument against it? And they will not clarify, because no matter which you answer, they're going to switch to the other one, right? It's they're just like, if they wanted people to come to Christ, like tricking them or beating them up or arguing philosophy, like how is that ever going to do that?
If you wanted people to come to Christ, prove that Christ existed, because Christ did not exist. Like I said,
or even just be nice to people, right? Yeah. But the way they go about it, like they have no interest in people. They're just interested in feeding their own adrenaline about, winning conversations, which is such a bizarre concept in the first place, right? Like they're not honest. Like there's nothing. I don't believe that this is anything to do with religion. Even this is just shitheads on the internet. To be honest, I think that's all Darth is.
Mm-hmm. He's definitely not a religious man.
Yeah, and if it wasn't religion, he'd probably be. I mean, he's gone into his politics a few times, and I think even right-wing people were aghast a bit at him. So I think he stays away from there, because I think he's even too weird there.
Oh, he's got weird politics, that guy.
Yeah. And then when he ever does actually talk about, like, there was one a little while ago, him talking about like Noah's Ark and not believing in radiometric dating and stuff like that. Like when you actually get into his science knowledge, he's level potato, and it's really like, what for somebody who pretends he's so well informed and so well read, etc. Like he clearly isn't. He's not.
Clearly, yeah, I agree.
I mean, the only thing I think he's read is Ventil, to be honest. So anyway, it's just weird. Anyway.
I think.
So I don't know if you're. Yeah. So I don't have a lot to add. I don't have a lot to add to the.
And Sid, I have to go too. Right.
It's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna. No one else has joined, so I think I'm just going to the broadcast when you leave.
Alpha Key 91.
Oh, Alpha's here. Hey.
So... Alpha came in.
Alpha, you're muted. Oh, maybe I can do something with this.
Not no more.
Right. Okay, so Pio left. Alpha can't hear you.
He seems like a nice guy.
Yeah, he's really. Yeah, he's. I've known him a while. He's a good friend. Alpha can't hear you.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take out. Sid, I got something just popped up. Okay. So anyway, yeah, I just wanted to say hi.
Thanks for popping in. I'll see you next time.
All right, take care, guys.
Bye. Yeah, that buzzing was quite the buzz. Hello, Alpha. Welcome. I'm trying to see if I'm muted or what. Alpha's trying to work on. I'll tell you what. Why don't we have some tunes while we wait for Alpha? I heard something.
You did?
Yes.
Damn near.
All right. You made it through the microphone.
Yeah, when I came in, I didn't want to interrupt anything. That's why I come in and I immediately mute, because if there's a conversation going on, I don't,
Yeah, no, I don't blame you. But it was we reviewed we watched a Darth Dawkins clip, and then algorithm came in, and then but they both had to leave, so you came in just before.
Oh, okay.
They both left.
Just to chase anybody out of the room or anything.
No, they had to go and do. Well, Pio's in Germany, so he's off to bed,
Right.
and algorithm is in Australia, so he's off to work. I love it.
Yes, opposing time zones or whatever.
Yeah. Did you catch the clip?
I did not. I was talking to Discord buddy Ginger, who turns out we have a lot in common.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, she's an atheist, and I said, hey, I think you'd really like Sidney's place,
Mm-hmm.
And I gave her, I invited her to your server. I hope that was okay.
Anybody can come into my server. Everybody's welcome.
I thought that was you had an open door policy.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. So, but yeah, super nice lady.
Yeah, all right.
Super. So yeah, living in a somewhat contrary environment, right? Because she's an atheist and and blatantly, non-racist, non-segregationist. You know what I mean? Very very open about